actually, Amy, as you say, I am close to running out of time before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. In order to replay Breath of the Wild, which is what I want to do. But what I'm also running out of time to do is to get my Switch fixed, because I've been getting the dreaded Joy-Con drift for a long time, and it's one of those things that Nintendo want like £100 to fix it. I'm like, I'll just put up with it. I'll just deal with it. It's fine.
I got the joystick drift about midway through my marathon of playing Animal Crossing, and let me tell you, digging the wrong thing is really annoying.
Yeah.
It pushed me over the edge. So I was like, because with things like Fortnite and that, you can kind of get away with it because you got like
you can compensate and all that sort of stuff.
It's not too bad, but something like that, and then Stardew, which is like my all-time favourite. So off to get new Joy-Cons. But I got the orange and purple ones, but I had the red and blue ones before, and I still prefer the red and blue ones. I kind of wish I stayed the same. It doesn't look right when I hold it.
Yeah.
I wonder
if that is just
new Joy-Cons for Joy-Con drift. It only requires new potentiometers. Really
yeah,
easy job.
But I would likely mess it up, and I'm happy to get extras because people will use them, you know.
I'm happy
Mario
to do
Kart.
it for you.
Okay, I'll send you my drifty Joy-Con.
Yes.
I'll send you mine as well, Stu. Sounds like you've got it covered. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a really simple. You know, if you're handy with the soldering iron. Station.
I'm definitely not, which is weird considering I work in a technical industry. Soldering is one thing I've never got my head around. I always either fuck it up, or I burn myself, or I do both, which is always great fun.
Yeah, it's not advisable, but yeah, Joy-Con drift. Yeah, just stick new pots on there.
Yeah, they're very fiddly though, the Joy-Cons. I think I did watch a video once to see. Sort of, I was like, is this, because you know, like sometimes you can watch something and go, oh, that's something I can do. Yeah, you know, it's not too difficult, but it's so fiddly. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna need a spare pair anyway. So yeah, but
like I say, it's good to have spares, you know, for when you have friends around for like parties or gatherings or whatever.
Mario Party or.
Yeah, Mario Kart is one of my favourites with my friends.
Well, I've recently, because it's really only been Stardew I've played on the Switch. I don't think I've played anything new. Probably Slay the Spire was the last newish game I bought.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like that. It's a good game, that.
That is good fun. I'm a big fan of roguelikes in general. And yeah, Slay the Spire is one of those games where you're like, I'll just play a little bit. I'll just do a quick run. I'll probably die super quickly, and then 3 hours later, you're trying to optimize your card strategy to kind of get some damage on the heart. You're like, oh, I'm almost there. I've got it. Oh no, I'm dead. Fuck it.
Yeah, that is like because I'm not a big fan of roguelikes, but both Slay the Spire and Hades have that same kind of gameplay where it's all about stacking stuff and like being clever with your choices, with like the cards or the boons or whatever.
Oh, hello.
And all right, I accept that you're recording this, Stu.
That was very loud.
I just thought actually I ought to record the Zoom as a backup.
Just in case.
It just struck me.
Yeah, but I enjoy the creation of like stacking and bending the rules and doing that. Both of the games allow for that quite nicely. So.
Yeah, it's the strategy element, I think, that kind of makes that.
Yeah. I think when you get like all the things that make the thing work, and then you do the thing,
and then you feel so incredible because you've gone off on this massive combo and just destroyed this really difficult encounter.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that worked! I'm so clever. Yes. Yeah, that's what I like about games like that.
Well, Amy likes bending the rules so much that there is a game coming out with a rule named after her that is actually breaking the rules.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. Like, I never cheat. That's the thing. I don't cheat. I asked everything that I did, is this in the rule limit? Because that's the fun, is playing the rules and using them cleverly, right? That's not cheating.
I'm intrigued now. What is this game and where can I find it?
You can't find it
not
yet.
available yet. No, it's being launched soon. By Matt. Is it Matthew and Michael Games or Michael and Matthew Games? I always get Matthew and Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt, that we don't remember this. I'm sure I'll be able to find out if I just sort of fill the time for a little bit.
It's
maybe not.
called
actually.
Reluctant Hero.
Yeah.
What's it about? What's the gameplay loop?
So the idea is that you're a bunch of heroes, but you don't want to do all the heroic tasks and stuff, so you try and palm it off to other heroes to get it done.
Okay.
So so there's like cards and coins and resources and rules and annoying your competitors.
It's an actual tabletop physical game. It's
Nice.
yeah.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that. Maybe we'll do like a when we eventually get back to doing in-person recordings. Maybe we'll have a little 20-side board game night.
I've got loads of board games just gathering dust that need. I mean, anyone who wants to help me set up Arkham Horror and play that, more welcome to.
I would love to be fair. Like I've almost played Arkham Horror once, and that didn't happen because we were all super drunk. We were like, oh yeah, let's play Arkham Horror, and then because we were super drunk, we looked at how much setup there was, and we were like, nah, let's play Werewolf instead. That's more fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole day thing. I think their second, like the same company. I think I want to say like Mansion of Madness. I don't know if that's the actual game, but it's similar vibe to Arkham Horror, but they moved it from all the little tokens and stuff to an app that you use alongside it, so it's a lot easier to track. Because like Arkham Horror is great, but there's just so many things. So if you were to like just put that all into an app, that would be like really good, because the game itself is super fun. Yeah, I never know if I'm playing it right when I play it though. So many rules.
The amount of times I've played games with people, and we're like, we think this is how this works, and then we get halfway through it, and then we're like, no, this isn't at all how you meant to do it, but we're having fun, so who cares?
Yeah, it's like half the time it's like, this is too difficult. I don't understand how anyone is meant to ever beat this game, or I must have forgotten something because this has been super easy.
That's it. We ran into that the last time me and my friends played XCOM. I don't know if you played the XCOM.
I know of it, yeah, but I haven't played it.
There's basically a mechanic where if one of your sections goes into kind of full panic mode, you lose control of it, and that basically is a shortcut to losing the game. I lost the game. Fuck.
No.
Apologies. You are welcome to that. Welcome to that, listeners. I'm not apologising. So with when we were playing this game of XCOM, we thought we found an exploit that basically meant we could dump all of our panic into one region, and then we'd never have to deal with it. It would never become a problem. We sacrificed the entirety of Australia to make this thing happen, and then we realised toward the end of the game we lost anyway, so it didn't make any difference. We were looking up an unrelated rule, and we happened to find something that said you may not move panic between areas if it's already above its threshold. Like, oh fuck. Well, we should have lost this game about 3 hours ago, but never mind. We've had a good time.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Speaking of getting halfway through a game and discovering that you've been playing the rules the wrong way, Pathfinder.
Hey, there we go. There we go. I mean, I feel like that is just RPGs in general. Like every time you play, you're like, I think we might have done this wrong last time.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we've had this conversation before. Like, I think it's physically impossible for somebody to know every single rule in these games.
Yeah, I mean, maybe these games. I mean, I would say that I would know everything in Stardew. But not the numbers, but most things. But yeah, who are we, Dom?
Holy crap! Did I forget again?
Yeah. Well, we haven't forgotten. We've been nattering away. But
we have, to be fair. We have. Well, thank you for your patience, and thank you for reminding me, Amy, because I would have totally glossed over it entirely. Welcome back, listeners. If you're still with us, you might have tuned in and been like, "Oh, this isn't what I normally listen to," and you left. Welcome back, listeners, to Tales from the 20 Side, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Let's Play podcast. My name is Dom, and I'm your GM for this game and for many others, and I'm joined by Stu.
Hello!
And I'm joined by Amy.
That's me.
There we go. And with that, we've kind of done all the pre-game. All the pre-game.
No more social chatting allowed. Straight to business.
That's it. Well,
Off we go.
Unless there's anything you guys want to talk about, like
no, ruined it now, Dom. Nothing to talk about.
I have.
Move on.
I've put you into game mode. Well, as you're back in game mode, let's have a little recap. What happened last time we were here?
Found an arm.
Found the rest of the body. Found an Amos underneath it.
Which was a bit shocking, because Amos shouldn't have been under a corpse by a dead bonfire.
He shouldn't have been unconscious, no. And yeah, the party seems to have been trashed. And we were starting to make our way back to Rocky with the unconscious Alwyn when a voice came out.
You're awake, Alwyn.
I'm Alwyn, sorry. Oh my god. Yes, with an unconscious Amos. Yeah, when a voice came out saying that one of us, I'm assuming Della, had spoiled the birthday party.
Well, I'm going to have to spoil it some more then.
Alright. That's pretty good. Well, yeah, that is all that happened because it was a very light session last time out. So yeah.
And Ryden has a migraine.
Ryden has a migraine. Yes, she does.
She can't levitate things. So we've learned that today.
She also still got those really long claws as well.
She has.
Let's not forget that.
Mm-hmm. That was that was another thing that happened during the battle with Zephimeri.
That's why she didn't help me make the what's it called?
The stretcher. That's it.
That and the migraine.
Yeah.
Alright, so yes, so as we bring ourselves back in, you find yourselves, as mentioned, in this kind of destroyed campfire party. You've heard the snap of a twig behind you just as you're making ready to leave. You've heard this voice call out to you. You. What are you doing here? You've ruined my birthday. And as you turn to look in the direction, you see, stepping out of the forest, you see one of the sisters you had met the night before. You see the red-haired Anya stepping out of the forest. However, she looks a little bit different from what you remember. The first thing that strikes you as she steps sort of into the light. Although she's no longer wearing her kind of bearskin shawl that previously covered her shoulders, you're suddenly struck by just how incredibly broad this woman is, and you start to appreciate actually how well toned and how chiseled she is. Her upper arms are perhaps about as thick as Alwyn's head. Her neck looks strong and muscular, and her jawline is sort of quite square and chiseled. Amy, if you've seen Encanto, think of Luisa, the strong sister.
I haven't seen that, so
fair enough. That makes two of you in this podcast who I've done that description to, and it's gone over your head.
It's a good description on its own.
That's it. Yeah. So yeah, sort of appreciating for the first time, just how how muscular and athletic this woman actually is. You see, as she's stepping forward into the light, you can see her face, kind of from the mouth down, is covered in a dark red stain, and her arms, kind of from her hands all the way up to her elbows, is also covered in this dark red stain. Looks to be, at first glance, you would estimate it looks like she's got dry blood all over her face and her arms.
Vampire.
What do you guys do?
Surprise attack.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. I rolled a 20.
Very nice.
32
And I've
from
rolled
Della.
shit. I rolled a 23 total.
Right. Okay, must confess, I wasn't expecting you to get straight to stabbing,
Nope.
so I just need to get,
Oh, I mean, I don't need to ask this person if they're evil. I know.
I mean, talking our way out of it. That's supposed to be Della's thing, isn't it? Being able to talk our way out of things.
Yeah, but we weren't talking about talking our way out of this person. We were talking our way out of someone else. Oh, let's save all my negotiation skills for that. I want to get some stabbing out the way now.
fair enough. I didn't write down a number for this creature.
4.
It's a bit more than 4.
5.
It's not The Price is Right, Della.
If it's a CR number, it's got to be 1.
What does surprise attack actually do?
I mean, why don't you tell me? Why don't you read the ability out to me, Amy?
Yeah, let me search the ability and bring it up so I can do that first. So, bear with.
I have a feeling surprise attack applies when you roll stealth or deception for initiative.
Yeah, but I rolled 20, so it's all fine.
And we weren't being
Yes.
stealthy because we couldn't be stealthy.
That is what that does.
That is okay. I mean, yeah. With what was the total on your initiative roll, Della?
32.
32. Very nice. Have a suspicion you're going first, regardless.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the dice just wanted me to attack, clearly. So.
If it's any consolation, it surprised the crap out of Alwyn.
Yeah.
Oh, if I roll deception or stealth for initiative, creatures that haven't acted are flat-footed.
That's the one. Let's do.
Oh, does that include your allies?
Technically, yes. Like if Della suddenly decides to turn around and stab Alwyn, maybe. Maybe.
Right. I've had enough of this now.
Maybe when she finally goes for that heel turn that's been foreshadowed for the last 100 episodes. There we go. All right, so we'll go with that one. All right, so acting first, as Anya steps out of the forest, and you see her standing there before you. Della, without even thinking, you spring into action. You are acting first, Amy. Okay.
How far away is this person from me?
So she is currently, from where Della is, 5, 10, 5, 40 feet will get you up next to her.
Okay, so I can do that in 2 moves, and then
Yes.
I shall try and position myself in a favourable way for flanking when Alan comes and supports me, and stab with my rapier.
Okay,
Were you carrying Amos?
Oh, was I?
you were both starting to load him up onto the stretcher. You kind of just got him on there as you started.
I'm not thinking about anything than attacking really at the moment.
All right, okay. So Della is going to move 10, 20, 25, 30, 40. So actually, yes, if you wanted to, Della, you could get yourself into a position to allow Alwyn to move in to flank as well.
Yeah, my battle tactics would tell me to do so.
Yep, that sounds great.
And again, I guess I have to pull out my rapier and then can't stab her this turn. Actually, can I?
Unless you have quick draw, it's an action to draw your weapon.
Well, I'll draw my rapier and look menacingly, being like, "Look how quickly I did that. You hadn't expected that, were you?" Blah.
I mean, Dom is shocked. Anya, not so much, but regardless, Della rushes up next to Anya. After Della's turn, Alwyn, there is a flurry of movement in front of you as you see a black lace dress swoops in front of you as Ryden dives in to grab hold of Amos. You see she hefts him up and she says to you, "You deal with that thing. You deal with her. I'll get him out of here." And she starts carrying Amos down the pathway.
Yeah,
Okay. Strong.
Didn't need a stretcher off.
I just spent an hour on that.
I will say she's not making it look easy.
No.
Right. End of that. It is Anya's turn. You watch Della as you run towards her. You hear her bellow out in rage. This inhuman sound of fury comes blasting out from her. Ah! What did you do? And as she says this, you watch as her face contorts into that of a wild animal. Her hands sprout claws, her skin sprouts fur, and you watch as a second later as a bear appears before you, Della.
Oh, it's a druid.
That's it. And now, a couple of sessions ago, I mentioned that I had recently watched the film Cocaine Bear. You guys might be about to find out exactly what I learned from that. Okay, so with her first action, she transforms, and with her second and third actions, you see this bear, Della, this sort of crimson coloured bear, wheels in your direction, and basically barrels straight towards you. I need Della to make. I need Della to make a fortitude save, please.
Oh, it's not my forte. Fortitude saves. Not when I roll a 3, 13.
Oh, Della. So as this bear turns toward you, you expect it to lash out first with its claws or its jaws. Instead, it Anya turns towards you, drives straight at you, centre mass. You're not quick enough to get out of the way. Della, you are thrown to the side like a rag doll.
Oh.
It knocks you to the ground, and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Alwyn, as you watch this bear just upends Della and goes sprinting off a short way toward the pathway which you previously travelled through. Makes sense.
Okay, so she's leaving then, is she?
I mean, it's your turn. So that is the end of her turn. If you want to make a sense motive roll, Alwyn, you can see. Actually, no. I'll make it quite clear. She sort of knocks Della aside, then comes to a halt, and turns to face you once more. You see her legs kind of padding the ground, almost as if she's perhaps getting ready for another charge.
Bloody hell, she's doing a run up. Right. I'll be right there, Della. Bear with me. Right. With a mighty sigh, can Alwyn position himself in between Della and this woman with 2 actions?
What's Alwyn's speed?
25.
25. Okay. With 2 actions, no.
I would like to do it with 3 actions.
With 3 actions, okay. Yep. So you move to put yourself in between. So you spend your entire turn just running up. Basically, put yourself between Della and Anya. Do you want to try and be kind of equidistant, or do you want to be closer to one or the other?
No, I'll be equidistant. Yeah, in the middle.
Sure. So you kind of rush into place. You're about 10 feet away from Della, and then sort of 10-15 feet from Anya. Okay.
I mean, for what it's worth, Alwyn's got like his hands out. He's not armed. He's trying to be placating. But I realise I can't make a diplomacy roll.
All right. End of Alwyn's turn. It's back round to Della. So Della, you're prone on the ground. As this bear has just knocked you for 6.
All right. Well, when you fall down, you get back up. So that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
No, they're never going to keep you down.
Yeah. I'm going to go attacking the bear.
Oh.
Okay, so again, it's going to be an action to move towards it, which you can absolutely get there.
Can I flank?
So Alwyn's not in contact, however, you can get yourself in position ready to round flank.
All right.
30. That works.
Cool. And now I'm going to attack.
Third action, make that attack.
Oh, that's a nice roll. So that is a 32. 33.
33, Della, is a critical hit as you strike in.
Nice. It's a shame I haven't got the sneak attack. So that is one of those. So I still don't think I understand how I add up combat. So I rolled 3 on the dice.
3 on the dice, which is your
D6.
rapier attack.
Yeah.
Yep. So the rapier is the D6. So 3 for that, plus your strength mod.
So that's 2.
So for a total of 5.
5.
And then because this is a critical hit, that is then doubled.
10.
10 points. And what kind
you
of?
Also get a deadly D8 with a.
Oh yes, I do, don't I?
You do.
Oh, that's nice. That's a D10. That's a D8.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's okay. So I rolled a 7, so add that on.
So for a total of 17 points of damage there, Della. With the rapier, it's piercing damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as you plunge in with the rapier, sort of opening up what you think is a vicious wound, Anya seems to resist some of that. She only takes 12 points of piercing damage.
I waggle my rapier as I end my turn.
And your turn, all right. End of Della's turn. So you see Raiden continues shuffling off with Amos. Basically, it takes her entire turn, but we'll get both of them off the map. So that I don't have to deal with them. Okay, end of their turn. We are back round to Anya, who you see howling in rage at this rapier strike you've delivered, Della. The bear swings round to strike you. It is first going to. She first attempts to clamp her jaws on you, Della.
Mm-hmm.
When it stops spinning, 22 to hit.
Oh, meets beats.
Oh,
liberating step.
Okay. Okay, that is. What's the resistance, Alwyn?
2 plus my level for 8.
8, resistance of 8. So that becomes. That's 13 points of piercing damage, reduced to 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. She is then going to. You see, as she brings back from the bite, the claws come flashing towards you as she's just going to attempt to maul you, Della.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 27 to hit.
It hits.
And the third strike, that might miss. 21 to hit.
That misses.
Perfect. Okay. She lands one strike with the claws. Which is going to be 3, 5, further 12 points of slashing damage as the bear rakes across your chest.
Ouch.
That will end her turn. Alwyn.
End her turn, Alwyn.
Arwen is going to roll his eyes so fucking hard as he draws his rapier, moves into a flanking position with Della, and strikes at her. Anya, not Della.
Thank you.
Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
Although, you know. Oh, fuck's sake. Total of 18.
18. It's not far off. You can see, this bear is not making much of an effort to dodge your strikes or to defend itself. But as you plunge in, you find out why. As you find you strike just an area of thick muscle, the blade glances aside.
Maybe Alwyn's not trying that hard at the moment. 3 on the die.
All right. One action remaining.
Nope. Move, draw, strike.
Oh, of course. Yep. No. Well spotted. In that case, we're back round to Della.
I'm flanking now. So
You are
I'm
indeed.
stabbing it again with some
Roll again.
sneak attacking.
Roll the stab.
Roll the stab. That's what it does. I've run out of space to roll. That is 29.
29 is a hit.
Nice. Right, so now I get my sneak attack. And that is... just dropped my... Plus 2 is 4. 4, 10, 12 total.
12 points total for a total of 7 points as you stab in once more, Della.
And again. 9. 21.
21 is exactly a hit, Della.
Oh, very good. I get another sneak attack, don't I? Yeah.
Yes, you do. Sneak attack every time you hit a
6.
flat foot target.
9. 13 that time.
13 reduced to 8 points of damage.
Wonderful. Third time's a charm.
Hoping for that nat 20.
Yeah. Nah, I got 5, so it's like
Damn.
minus nothing.
Minus nothing, that's an impressive number.
Yeah, no, it's probably like 5 total.
There we go.
10.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, you go for the third strike. The bear just thrashing around. You pull back before she gets a bit too close. That's Della's turn, I believe.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, we're back round to Anya. Once again, having just been struck, she once again brings the jaws round onto you, Della. For 28 to hit.
Oh, that hits me.
Liberating step.
Yeah. Okay, which brings us to a total of 9 points of piercing damage.
9. Ooh!
And the bear whips round and once again Alwyn barrels directly towards you. I need a fortitude save, please.
Okay. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20, Alwyn, I can tell you, is a failure, but not a critical failure. So you brace. You see her kind of wind up and begin to sprint towards you. You brace yourself just enough that you're not knocked flying. You are shoved aside. So would you prefer to go to your left or your right?
To my... which direction is Chardonnay from me? To my right or my left?
Wow, so if we assume Chardonnay hasn't acted, Chardonnay is where the... If we imagine a clock face with Alwyn as its centre, Della is at about 10, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Anya has just run off in about a 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Chardonnay is 3 o'clock, about 80 feet away.
Okay, I'd like to go towards 9 o'clock then, or the nearest.
Okay, so you go to your left.
My left.
Yeah, there we go. Easily enough. Just drop in a little Chardonnay so I know where it is. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, that's the shove. Oh yeah, as part of that, you also take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as she just knocks you aside like a ragdoll. Not quite like a ragdoll. That was Della, but certainly you're forced aside.
Okay, but I'm not prone. No?
You're not prone, no.
Okay.
Which brings us around to your turn, Alwyn.
Right. Chardonnay, come and give us a hand. And I'll point to in front of this this woman so that Chardonnay takes up what would be a flanking position for Della to come into.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's to get to that position, Chardonnay will need to move 40 feet.
Chardonnay's movement is 35, so it'll take both actions for him to do that.
Okay, sure thing.
I'm still up next to her, aren't I?
No, she ran past you.
Right, okay. Second action, I'll move up next to her.
Yes, you can do that.
I'll say, really didn't want to do this, as I attempt to strike her with the rapier.
Okay, so are you moving into flank with Chardonnay, or are you just going alongside?
No, I'm leaving the flanking position for Della.
Sure, alright. Okay, roll the attack.
That's an 8 on the die for 23.
23 is a hit, Alwyn. I just realised when she knocked into you, you took 4 points of ring damage.
Oh, yes, okay. Well, I've just done 11 points of piercing damage to her, which means I've done less than that.
Yes, 6 points of piercing damage as you strike him with a rapier.
That would be me. Call Chardonnay, move, strike.
Yep, that's you. Della Thornbury.
Alright, so I need to move back up into my flanking spot.
Yes, you will. Frustratingly, she is about 35 feet from you, so to get there, you'll need to use 2 actions.
Damn it. I will have to do that then, because I haven't got anything else better I can do. And then for my final action, I will attack.
Yeah, awesome. Go for it.
With a 13-1.
Is a critical hit again, Della.
Yeah!
So
nice.
roll damage with sneak attack and double it all.
Oh, the deadly D8, which I don't double.
You don't double that.
I didn't run well. So 5, 8, 9, 14. Wait, 9, 18. 18 add whatever that was. 5. 23 total. 23
total. Less 5 for resistance. Gives it to 18 points. Very nice. Nasty wound. As you dive in with that, you tear a section of the flank off, and the bear this time howls in pain as much as in rage. The bear is looking wounded from that strike.
It should do.
Right, that's your turn. Yeah, two actions move, third action strike. All right, she's then going to. It's her turn. She whips back around to both of you, bringing the jaws to bear on the first thing she sees, which in this case is Alwyn.
Oh, of course.
That's a big number. That is going to be a 33 to hit Alwyn.
That is a critical hit.
Okay. She plunges in.
And she's got an... Oh, no, it's not a 10.
That is 18. That is 36 points of piercing damage, Alwyn.
Holy shit. Okay.
Followed
and presumably some ring damage as well.
3 points of ring damage.
Okay.
And then just thrashing around in absolute fury. Once again, she goes to barrel both of you out of the way. I need fortitude saves from both of you, please.
Does her barreling provoke an attack of opportunity?
Let's get through. Let's have the saves first because of reasons.
I'm going to use my hero point.
All right.
I got a disgusting 30.
Disgusting 30. Okay. What was your total there, Della?
21 with the reroll.
21. Okay. So here is what happens. As she goes to barrel toward both of you, you each take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as she hits you. Della, the force is enough to knock you to one side. So would you prefer to go behind Alwyn or more around to the side of the bear?
Go around the side.
Side of the bear, okay. So she moves you that way, so you take 5 points of damage. Alwyn, you also take... Oh, fucking rolling big on those tonight. Further 4 points of ring damage. However, as she slams into you, Alwyn, you are braced enough that you're able to stop her from moving. Because she doesn't move, that does not provoke an attack of opportunity. However, she is right where she was before.
Okay. So has that used my reaction?
No, because it didn't trigger it.
In that case, liberating step for Della.
Yeah, sure. It's a bit gamey, but sure. So yeah, Della have eight hit points back. No, just 5 because you only took 5 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry. Cool.
That's
all right.
Fine. I feel slightly better.
Yes, so you're still knocked to one side, but you don't take that injury.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Frustratingly, that's 2 actions to do that. That's the end of her turn. It's Alwyn.
Alright, piss me off now. Chardonnay, rip into her. Chardonnay will take 2 attacks.
Yep, roll the attacks.
An 8 on the die for a total of 19. I'm guessing that doesn't go anywhere.
That is a miss.
And a 15 on the die for a total of 21.
Is just enough to hit.
Whee.
Roll damage for Chardonnay.
Take 4 points of piercing damage. Don't take any piercing damage.
Chardonnay's a good boy, though. I love Chardonnay.
Yeah.
That's it. It's weird. Chardonnay gets a good bite. Looks to really gotten his teeth into the bear's hide. But Anya kind of shakes. She shakes a bit and just kind of throws Chardonnay back.
Alvin will take a roll, a stab with his rapier. Total of 25.
25 is a hit.
Have 9 points of piercing damage, or less than that. Rather.
9 points for 4 points.
And he'll have another strike with the rapier with his final action.
Alright.
No, 15 total.
Again, glancing off the thick, muscular hide of this bear, Alwyn. That's you done. We're round to Della.
Okay. I'm pushed back and prone, right?
You're not prone. You were
cool.
just knocked to one side. What that did mean is that's kind of knocked you out of flanking. So you need to move. You probably need to spend one action to reposition if you wanted to get that flanking bonus.
So one move to get back into flanking with
Chardonnay.
The Chardonnay, and then my second action, I will attack as usual with my rapier. That is actually not bad. It's 22.
22 is a hit.
Nice.
Roll damage with sneak attack.
So that is 3, 8, 13.
13 points reduced to 8. Very nice.
And, I will go in for a second attack for my final action. And I rolled a 1.
Oh dear, Della. Let's have a d6.
A 1, d6. I rolled a 4.
Oh, it's not a critical fumble. It's just a very bad. Just a very bad miss.
Just a bad miss. That's fine. That's me done.
That's Della done, which means we're back round to Anya. Okay, how's she looking? She's taken some injuries. As you land this last strike there, Della, you watch the face of the bear for just a second, or less than a second, flipped back to the face of Anya that you'd seen previously, and then is once again back to this furious visage of a bear. She's going to make a jaws attack towards you, Della, with a 27 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
Does hit.
Rating step.
Okay. That's going to be a total of 7 points of piercing damage. I've applied the resistance.
Okie. Out.
Okay, and then she is in a fury at the moment. Blood, red mist has descended. Yeah, sure, okay. She then follows up with just thrashing around in all directions. A claw strike will come towards Chardonnay and towards Alwyn. So towards Chardonnay first. 19 to hit. It's less than that.
Misses.
15 to hit.
That definitely misses.
Okay, and the claw swipes at Alwyn as well. That's a bit better. That's 17 plus 7 is 30. So it is 26.
That hits.
That hits, okay. So Alwyn takes 6. 13 points of slashing damage.
And ring damage.
And 2 points of ring damage. Okay, that ends her turn. It's Alwyn.
I say, Chardonnay, keep at her. So Chardonnay will take 2 jaws attacks. First one is only a 19. With Della's advantage, that is a hit. Just a hit. Oh, max damage. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Oh,
reduced to 5 points of damage. Hey, damage is damage at the end of the day.
And Chardonnay's second attack only got a 17.
So it's going to miss. Bear swats him aside.
Alwyn will Alwyn will draw his shield.
Okay.
And he'll attempt to poke the bear with the rapier again.
All right, roll the attack.
Total of 21.
21 is just enough to hit.
Total of 9.
Okay, reduced to 4.
Yep.
Very nice. Starting to look really quite badly wounded at this point. That ends Alwyn's turn. We're on to Della.
Oh, you know what it is? It's time for some stabbing. That's what I'm gonna do. First one is a 29.
29 is a hit, Della.
Wonderful.
Roll damage with a sneak attack.
So that is 4, 7, 11.
11 reduced to 6. Very nice.
And then attack number 2. Which will be 3, 18 total.
18 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm. And then final attack. 7, 22.
22 is a hit, Della.
Nice. And that's a total of 4, 8, 10.
10 reduced to 5 points. Very nasty strikes there. You dive in with these three attacks. The first, you catch the bear on the belly. The second, she swats you aside with her claw, with her paw. You go for a third strike toward the throat. Surely a killing blow. The dagger slams into the bear's neck. She rages and thrashes, and just as you think she's about to slump down, she shoves you back and shoves the blade away. Just about still standing.
Rude.
That is the end of your turn, Della.
Yeah.
We are round to Anya, having taken these successive injuries, looking quite badly injured at this point. Again, you both see for a second the face of this bear flickers back to that of Anya, and you see something that wasn't there previously. You see fear is probably the wrong word, but in this brief moment where she's back to being the woman you previously met, you just hear you hear her say, "No, not here," before she once again becomes that of a bear. She is first going to attempt to barrel past both of you. I need fortitude saves from Alwyn and from Della.
Right.
21 from Alwyn.
Mm-hmm.
My dice went on the floor.
Hmm.
And I just almost knocked over my desk. I'm not good at these. 19.
19, okay. So the two of you, perhaps in some kind of desperate frenzy, this bear smashes the two of you to one side. Della takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage, as does Alwyn. Alwyn also takes 3 points of ring damage.
Okay. Can I do a liberating step for Della?
You absolutely can. So Della does not take that damage. Okay. And you watch as the bear disappears 40 feet to the edge of the tree line, and then disappears from sight as she vanishes into the forest. And that is where we leave it for tonight.
Ooh.
Tales from the 20 Side is a Feagle Films production in association with Juicy Fools. Music by Alexander Nakarada and editing by Stu Jackson. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Discord by searching Tales from the 20 Side or by visiting talesfromthe20side.com.
Is it a
I had
rare
no idea I
bear?
wasn't going to anyway.
No? Why not? It was killing me.
Because I don't know. There's something not sitting right with Alwyn.
Good to know where Della sits in Alwyn's mind. Almost died. No, I'm not gonna kill that bear though. Nah.
Yeah, that bear that's tearing my friend's face off. I'm not going to kill it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
no, it's fine. But Della's not looking too good after that.
Nah, if it was Chardonnay, it'd be a different story.
Oh yeah, I know hands down that if it was Chardonnay, there would be nothing to stop Alwyn seeking revenge or anything. But yeah, we know where.
Yeah. But there's something. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know why. I don't know what's not sitting right with Alwyn.
I'm curious though now. What's your theory, Stu?
I don't have one. Literally, don't have one.
Nice.
There's just something. I don't know. Just one of those. You just get a gut feeling sometimes, and you can't put your finger on why.
I got a gut feeling to kill this.
Well, clearly.
Hey, if Della thinks she can catch up with it, maybe she can have it to start next session.
Maybe. I don't think so. I'm in no state to go for a run.
Yeah, Alwyn's not looking too good. He's in a bit of a bad way.
She was hitting you hard there, folks.
Yeah.
Multiple.
And Alwyn's ring was the backing her up quite well.
That was
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I honestly, I think out of the 4 or 5 rolls I made for that Stu, I think 4 of them were 4s. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that's really good for once.
Yeah. Alwyn needs to talk to Della about cutting his finger off.
Or ask the magic person. Hey, this looks like magic. Can you magic this off me?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a bit less extreme than chopping off a finger. I'll start calling you Frodo.
Yeah.